what's bothering you in the world of sports. Give Murph a call at 312-644-6767. That's 312-644-6767. And tell him what's beefing you in the world of sports. What's Your Beef is brought to you by Brown's Chicken Sandwiches and Catering.
Welcome back. Murph with you. What's Your Beef? Every Tuesday around this time, we open up the phone lines, 312-644-6767, and we ask, what's your beef? Brought to you by my good friends over at Brown's. You know the chicken tastes better, that golden, delicious Brown's chicken for dinner. But lunchtime at Brown's, Beefs and Brown's. It's been 3-4 years now I've been mentioning to you. Stop by if you are yet to have enjoyed the best Italian beef sandwich in Chicago. Like I always say, Dad talks about him. Grandpa says, oh, yeah, we used to live down in the city. Everyone had a little place on the corner. Now you just go to your conveniently located Brown's. It tastes better. Italian beefs, Italian sausage. Put them together. Call it a combo. That's what the President Frank Portillo loves. Me, I love the meatball sandwich. Superfan Dan out in the hallway. He's got that big red stand on his tie. Bloop. Another one of those 4 big meatballs just rolled off his meatball sandwich from Brown's. Let's go to the phones. What's your beef? Easy E gets me rolling from Steger on the south side. Hello, E.
Hey, Murph. How's it going?
Hey, good, E. What's your beef?
I got a beef with the media, and I can appreciate them trying to drum up some, where the people are tuning in. But I just have a beef with them overhyping this matchup between the Lakers and Boston. It's not what it was. They haven't met up in 20-something years, and back then, Magic, Abdul-Jabbar, Bird, Mikhail Parrish. These were classic guys, classic playoffs. And now it's like Kobe versus Allen. These two guys didn't even want to be a Laker and a Celtic last year. The players have all changed. There's no rivalry. It's not like these teams are playing every year like, say, the Bears and the Packers.
You raise a great point. How about here on our station, Chicago Sports Talk, The Score? There's very little talk about the NBA Finals here. I know what you're talking about, though. It's the national guys who, have to have something to talk about that's national in scope. So, hey, you know what? If you don't like what you're hearing on those national shows, TV, radio, you come right here. Thanks, Easy E. I appreciate it. Let's go to David in Whiting. Hey, we're staying in the south area here. Hey, David.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Love hearing you every day.
We all appreciate it. David, what's your beef?
Well, I got some beef with the Bears management.
Take your time. I want to hear this. Take your time. Pull up a chair and take your time. Go ahead, David.
Listen up. I appreciate what they're trying to do now, but they got a lot of catching up to do with years of messing up, just big-time deals, little short-term deals. It's just like you got high school managers out there.
Let me ask you this, David. What'd you think over the weekend when you heard the reports, you read the paper like I did, that to determine who's going to get the first snap in the quarterback competition, which they're finally going to have, Orton or Grossman. Lovie Smith, he flipped a coin because he didn't want either guy to feel bad not getting the first snap.
It's a joke. It's a laughing stock of the NFL.
It's a laughing stock. Hey, you're a winner. Good beef, David. Hang on. I'm going to send you over to Good Beefs, the best beefs, over at Brown's. Back in a flash, Murph, all the phones are jammed up when someone drops off. That's your cue to dial quickly. What's your beef? Shall continue, my friends at Brown's. Hey, the big weekends are coming up. You know what that is, don't you? The graduation party in your backyard, in your garage. Everyone's coming. You got the grade school, high school, or a college daughter, son. The graduation party's at your house. Honey, no cooking. I'm calling Brown's. Honey, no mess, no dishes. The Brown's $99 graduation party special is for you. Check it out. The humongous tray of the crispy, golden, delicious Brown's chicken. It tastes better. The Brown's, the great Italian beefs, the sausage. They give you the French bread. You build your own. Build a combo if you want. Wait, there's more. A big, generous pan of Brown's zesty mustacholi. All this for $99. The graduation party special. It's the no-hassle way to feed 10 to 15 guests. Hey, Browns offers convenient pickup from any of the stores or delivery. Advance reservations required. Just go to brownschicken.com. Graduation party special. It tastes better. Welcome back. Home stretch. What's your beef, my friends at Browns at 1 o'clock? Guest-free phones. Plenty of White Sox and Cubs talk. Murph till 2. Hey, let's see now. I got our text question rolling before we get back to what's your beef. Our text question, White Sox fans, 7 games starting tonight, weather permitting. 3 with the Royals, 4 with the Twins. Numbers 0 through 7, a numeral 0 through 7. Text me, how many victories for the White Sox in these 7 games? Text me at 670. Is that it? 67011. I say 6. Want to hear from you. Let's get back to the beef line, see what you're beefing about. You won't be beefing about that $99 graduation party special at Browns. You don't have to cook, no mess, tastes better. Let's bring in Ken from Rock Falls. Hello, Kenneth.
Hey, Murph, how's it going?
I'm fine. Rock Falls, you're sending this bad weather our way from out west.
Yeah.
Thank you for nothing. Hey, Ken, what's your beef?
You know, I listen to a lot of the score shows, and for the last 2 months, we've been hearing not only the hosts but the fans criticizing everybody from Ozzie to Kenny to Greg Walker to the players about the performance with the offense. And now our manager, our team leader, comes out on Sunday and says the same thing that we've all been saying for 2 months, and we want to criticize him for voicing our own views.
So he's saying what everybody else said, and he shouldn't be saying, hey, you know what? I like your angle. Ken, next time you come into the Chicago area, you're my guest at Browns. 50 locations throughout Chicago and Northwest Indiana. Hook up my guy Ken out in beautiful Rock Falls. Let's get back to the phone line, see what the fans are beefing about.
Hey, Murph, what's your beef?
Oh, thought you'd never ask, Steve Gloffman. Marine Air.
Marine Air.
Marine Air. How many times? I've had scientists on. I've had experts. I've had weathermen. I've had everybody on over 17 years, and they all say the same thing. Moist air is less dense than dry air. When the atmosphere is humid, golf balls, baseballs, in moist, damp, humid marine air, balls travel farther because the water molecules are less dense than dry air molecules. Dry air knocks the ball down. But yet, for 100 years, all you ever hear is, well, the humid air really slowed that ball down. This damp air slowed. Incorrect. Balls travel farther, F-A-R-T-H-E-R, farther in damp air, marine air. Happened again last night.
Deep to center field. Gary, however, is going to have room. The ball does not carry in this ballpark. Wind is not an issue. Air is a little heavy here. We're not too far from the ocean. You're going back to the Phil Nevin days here, Brian Giles, the early days of this ballpark. They all commented that he just can hit it and it doesn't go.
That heavy marine layer air that they have here. Occasionally during a day game when the sun's shining brightly, you've got a little better chance to get one out of here. But the best possibility is to hit it down either line.
Oh, no! Hey, here's what it is, fellas. When you're playing in San Diego or L.A. or San Francisco, you're at elevation 0. There's more gravity. When you're playing New York, Boston, when you're playing on the East Coast, when you're playing in indoors, outdoors, down in Florida, Tampa Bay, you're at elevation above sea level about 1 foot. Seattle. It's the gravity is stronger, Len. Bob, when you're playing in Mile High Stadium in Denver, that ball really travels. Because you're a mile up in the air. Let's go to, by the way, Murph's show on the road this Friday, Trackside OTB, Fat Sam's, Trackside OTB in Lockport. Stop by. I'll be there from noon till 2. Fat Sam's, 9th Street, Lockport this Friday. Let's go to Rich in Oak Lawn on the score. Hello, Rich.
Hey, Murph, how's it going, bud?
Good, Rich. I know you've been holding a long time, so take your time. What's your beef from Oak Lawn, Richard?
Pretty much it's like the reaction time of the Cubs management or players during that nail-biter last night. I didn't see any players coming out to the mound and trying to calm down Mamo. And, I'm sitting there thinking, I saw this coming, from far away. And maybe during a commercial somebody went out there and talked to the kid, but, the reaction time, we can't have these kinds of slow reaction times if we're going to, go all the way.
Well, just for those fans that were sleeping last night, Marmol comes in the 8th inning only because Wirtz spit the bit and was Lou Piniella PO'd. You were watching. Have you ever seen Lou that mad, Rich?
Oh. He was going back and forth.
Oh, see, he had this all worked out in his head. A 4-run lead, right? 7-3. He
Exactly.
brings in Wirtz for the 8th inning, and he wanted him for the 9th inning because he had Marmol and Wood had each pitched 5 of the last 6 games. The last thing Lou thought he was going to have to do was go to Marmol and or Woody. He's got to go to both of them because Wirtz walks the first and the third hitters in the 8th inning. Whoosh, hooks him. Lou's got the short fuse. Marmol gets out of that inning with no trouble. But then, 9th inning, Marmol, a walk, a pop out, a single. And this is what you're saying. With the 2-on, 1-out, you wanted maybe someone to go out and talk to the kid before the 3-run bomb.
Well, Marmol reminded me of how Zambrano used to just, give me the ball, I'll put you to pitch it again, give me the ball, pitch it again. Somebody needs to go out there and say, listen, we're winning 7-3. Take it easy, and let's just do this.
Maybe Dusty Baker will walk out and talk to Pryor. Oh, no, that was a few years ago. Hey, Rich, I like your angle, buddy. Hang on. Go visit my friends at Brown's. Lunch beefs, Brown's. Oh, I'll tell you one thing, the jumbo buffalo wings, they're flying off the shelf. Let's go to, next is Phil from Chesterton, Indiana. Hello, Felipe.
Hey, Murph, I love your show.
Thanks. What's your beef, buddy?
Let me declare first, I am a White Sox fan.
All right.
Now, being that as it may, I like to think that I have a realistic view of what's going on the South Side. Now, let me first say, there is a lot that the White Sox are doing right. The pitching, the starting staff's doing really well. The bullpen's coming in. They're doing the job overall. I mean, we've got Cy Young performances coming from the staff.
But
yeah,
I knew the big butt was coming.
Sports is a you got to have a short memory in baseball, right? Well, it seems like there's a really short memory when it comes to Hawk, DJ, Ranji, Stoney, all of them talking about, the heart of our order, they're not hitting, but, it's Konerko, it's Tomey, they're going to hit for average.
Are you saying there's too many big butts?
Well, yeah, I mean, they just take it as a given, like these guys are going to just suddenly magically start producing.
Well, you know what, Phil, the real irony, and it's an overused and usually incorrectly used word, the real irony is that Sox management and fans like yourself, I'll bet you in the offseason you thought hitting would be fine and the pitching would be the headache, right? And it's the reversal.
Oh, yeah, I was worried about Danks and Floyd. Those
sure.
Turned out to be the givens. I didn't know who
Lieber,
was.
Linebrink and Dotel,
Like, who's Carlos Quinton, And then here he comes. He's like,
Thanks.
An all-star.
Hey, Phil, good beef, buddy. Thanks a million. I appreciate it very, very much. Hey, you know what? Don't be beefing about a brand new, beautiful, great used car. Where you go? Jack Phelan. You got it. See Jack.com, a great used car. Hundreds of cars / thousands of dollars, a used car blowout. Jack Phelan. All right. It's been a big beef day here. A big beef, big butts, big beefs. Let's do this. When we come back, couple break moments here, then we're going to return, and we have 3 long segments coming up, and we're going to talk Sox and Cubs baseball, the 25-man rosters. I got some new fresh angles for you on Sports Radio 670. Oh, you know what? I'm not even having a graduation party. I may call Browns and have a 99 graduation party special sent over. Just have a party, even though no one's graduating in our family this year.
Thanks for participating in What's Your Beef. Join Murph for another edition of What's Your Beef. What's Your Beef has been brought to you by Brown's Chicken Sandwiches and Catering. All winners of the Mike Murphy Show are only eligible to win prizes once in a 60-day period. White Sox